Hello, welcome to this week's Behind the Poem. It's National Poetry Month. I've been writing a new poem every day, some days more, and I shared that last week and shared a new poem that I had just written. And so while there's an abundance of new shit, so to speak, I feel compelled to dig into the archives and share a poem I wrote 3 years ago. I've been thinking a lot lately in the wake of the shooting of Ralph Yarl and the failure of justice for the death and murder of Jayland Walker. I've been thinking about apathy and what it's going to take for those amongst us, especially white people, to recognize that this is quite literally life and death, and these shootings, the murder of Black men and Black and brown people is it's unconscionable, and it's unconscionable, and we should know better. We do. We just continue to choose to continue to live in an unconscionable, racist society. So this is a poem I wrote 3 years ago in the wake of the murders of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Tony McDade, and the uprising for Black lives and the rallying of Black Lives Matter. And I wrote this poem to be part of a visual and virtual magazine that the Jewish community I'm a part of in New York called Lab Shul had put together. And so here's the poem. On being a white or white passing Jew in 2020, or white Jewish assimilation in the United States is inherently anti-Black. The question is not, have I been racist? The question is, what am I going to do about it? The question is not, what about anti-Semitism? The question is, L'dor v'dor, and when will I cease to inherit white supremacy? The question is not, what about the looting? The question is, do I support bodies or do I support buildings? Do I support Black lives or do I support assimilation? Do I support abolition or do I support criminal punishment? Do I support reparations or white fragility? Decolonization or imperialism? Transformation or restoration? Liberation or oppression? The question is not, if not now, when? It is already too late. The question has always been, what am I doing? Thank you for tuning in. That's all I got. Sending love.